Hey guys, how's it going? DonScizor here, bringing you the week 1 match of the DBC Season 4 against my opponent in the finals of last season, Jeffrey and his Bakel Beedrills. On the left side on the screen you can see the team that I'm bringing, concerning of Pyroar, Hexpress, Conkeldurr, Dustmore, Gligar and Exploud. If you don't know the specific sets yet, you can check out the team builder that's been posted yesterday. And you can see his team on the screen as well, bringing quite a few mons that I was expecting, with the likes of Zeraora, Mega Scizor, Ninetales, and the Rodriguez. But Scrafty and Cradilly not being on my radar that much as a likely bring. Scrafty more likely than a Cradilly. So when I noticed this team that he was bringing, I wanted to get my rocks up for sure in round 1. Because rocks do wear down his team a little bit, and like I discussed in the team builder, I want to chip his team down as much as possible to give the likes of Conkeldurr and Hexpress a chance to sweep his team. So you will find out in a minute that I will lead with my Gligar. So let's get this replay started. I'm going to put it on slow so I can talk a little bit more about it. So I lead here with the Gligar and he brings out his Cradilly. So I know he's going to put rocks up as well, and I get my rocks up for free. At this point I was thinking maybe getting a U-turn off, expecting the Scizor here, but I wanted to do an Earthquake just to see some damage on it or on the Cradilly, and I could get a free U-turn out here anyway. So at this point I'm going to Dusknoir, because Dusknoir is here for the Scizor, wanting to Will-O-Wisp him, cripple him down a little bit more, and make him less of a threat. So he goes for the defog here, which I don't really like, because like I said, I wanted the rocks up on the field, but my only choice here is to go for the Will-O-Wisp straight away. So he does turn away, unfortunately, to the Cradilly, but we hit the Will-O-Wisp anyway, so Cradilly will be chippled down slowly in this match. So I guess that's a good thing as well. Right now I just go to my Gligar again, expecting a Toxic, which he does. And with the immunity ability, it doesn't affect my team, or my Gligar, sorry, at all. So I can just go for rocks again for free if I want. But I decided to go for a U-turn, expecting him to expect my rocks. And I wanted to see what he was going to do, and I wanted to get some momentum in the game. So that's why I'm going to the Conkeldurr here. Just wanting to do a knockoff to chip something down and to remove an item. So he makes a good move to Scrafty here, expecting the knockoff and getting the Intimidate off. But I do get rid of his leftovers, so I do know he's not really that offensive. Right now he's just playing the switch game and trying to stall my burns out, expecting me to Drain Punch and switch between that and knockoff all the time, so I'm not looking forward to that. I'm going to Exploud to put some pressure on him, and this is what I was fearing, the Nasty Plot Rodriguez set, so we have to look out for that. Boom Burst, obviously, like you see over here, doesn't hurt Cradilly that much, so it is something, but not the damage that I wanted. So Exploud here is going to switch. I'm going in the Gligar again, expecting maybe another Toxic, but instead he goes for the Stealth Rocks. So at this point I'm thinking what to do. Do I want the rocks up, yes or no? Expecting again the Rodriguez, but I do decide to put the rocks up on the field this time. U-turning out again just to get the momentum back. I know he's gonna go for a Nasty Plot, so I want to put pressure on him with my Pyroar, having the Dark Pulse on that set, with a possibility to flinch as well. If that's the case, then it should be a 2-hit KO. I get the Dark Pulse off, but I don't get the flinch, which gives him a free Trick Room. And that's where things get scary, because now he has the HP fighting, as you can see, and just knocks out the Pyroar. I do want to keep pressure on him, because I don't want to get him set up even higher, like to a +4 special attack. So I'm just going to Shadow Sneak here, and just see what he wants to do. And unfortunately he does go for the Shadow Ball, so Dusknoir's gone as well. Right now I could have done two things with my Gligar. I could have knocked him out straight away, but as you can see in a second I decided to go for the Roost option, just to stall his Trick Room out, because as you can see I get a good amount of health back. And he switches to a Scrafty actually, expecting me to Roost again probably and get the Intimidate off and have the momentum with Scrafty. I do decide to Earthquake, get a little damage off. Not that much, but it's something. So the U-turn again, free switch in. This time I do go Conkeldurr again. And he goes for the knockoff, which doesn't matter. I have to flame more, but I'm burned anyway, so I can take that knockoff. Doesn't hit me really hard. He goes Kofukigas again, expecting a Drain Punch maybe or a Mag Punch, but I just decided to go and show the Fire Punch and just knock this thing out. It could have knocked Scrafty out on that range. It does knock Kofukigas out, and I'm now freely to just go between moves with Drain Punch, Mag Punch, or whatever. He goes for the Ninetales here. I don't want to take a hit of that yet. I don't know what set is running, so I'm just going to go to Gligar safely. It's good amount of health left. He does go for the Fire Blast, but misses. So that's really unfortunate on his side. He switches right again, expecting an Earthquake probably, but I was expecting that, so I go for the U-turn right away. And put pressure on him again with Conkeldurr again, obviously. Like I said, Drain Punch, I can just click it safely. There's nothing on this team that wants to take it. Scrafty's not going to take me out on this range, which you can see, obviously. Does about half of the 44% I was left on. Get the Drain Punch off, get the KO, get my health back. And we're finally starting to put in some work. Right now it's an even battle. 2 kills on both sides, so it's really close. He goes for the Ninetales, and a Mag Punch should be enough. Which I try, and as you can see, it is enough. So Conkeldurr is putting in some work here right now. So that's good. He goes into Zeraora. At this point, I was thinking of doing a Mag Punch, but I was expecting a Volt Switch, to be honest, which wouldn't have killed me. And so I was going for a Drain Punch, but obviously he killed me with a Thunderbolt, so that's good prep on his part. Gligar's here, but unfortunately he has the HP Ice, which takes my Gligar out instantly. So it's gonna be a close call right now. Obviously the only thing I can do first is put some pressure on him. With Exploud, he goes for the Volt Switch right now. And he goes to Cradily. And with the rocks, it should be a 2-hit KO. Especially with the burn on there as well. And it's gonna be a close call, but it did like about 26% if I'm correct. No, it did 29. And that's enough to take it out. So it's just 2 against 2 right now. He goes into Zeraora again. Obviously, I cannot switch to the Hexproof because I need that late game right now. He goes for the Voltage again. Doesn't kill me. And goes into his Scizor. It could be a kill. Let's see what will happen. But he lives on 3%. So I know right now I'm going to die to a Bullet Punch. The good thing is I prep my Hexers in that kind of way that with one Dragon Dance up, it can kill the Zeraora obviously with an Earthquake. It will outspeed Zeraora. And as you can see, 2 Bullet Punches from Scizor is not enough to take me out. So I have to get this Dragon Dance off to outspeed the Zeraora, who otherwise will finish me with HP Ice. Scizor doesn't get the crit, so Hexerus lives. And Scizor's down, and at this point I only have to quick Earthquake. My opponent knows that it's over. He's not scarfed or anything. The Earthquake lands, and we get a 1-0 victory. And that's an awesome result, seeing that I played him last season twice and lost 2 times against him. And so the third time and I get a 1-0 win is really good, especially because, as you could see, Jeffrey's a good battler. And to start the season with a 1-0 victory, it's not much for differential, but it was a good game. He prepped good on his side, had good counters against my team. And the 1-0 victory is very welcome, and to start the season off very good. So guys, if you like this episode or this video about the team, leave a like on the video and leave a reaction of what you thought of the team. And could have done something different in your opinion, you can let me know. And next week on the Saturday again, the team builder for the week 2 match will be up. And on Sunday, the match will be up again. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.